What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phase 6, your source for music, business, motivation, and support. It's your guy, Sir Love, and I have some exciting topics for you guys. I'm really excited to walk through this next series that we're getting ready to start. Why am I excited about it? Because a lot of people have been asking me the same questions, and I'm here to finally give you guys the answers. For all you guys that reached out to me, that have spoken to me, or that have reached out via email, who have called in, listen. I'm finally doing the things I told you guys that we were going to do, which is do a whole series that helps you figure out how to take your work, your project from beginning to end from a paperwork standpoint to make sure you're getting the money that you're supposed to get. So let me go ahead and run you through what we're about to get into on this episode of Phase 6. Let's do it. So let's jump into it. What are we going to be talking about? Well, I'm going to be taking you guys through the full process of how to make sure all your back-end work is done so that you can get your money right. So if you've been searching mechanical royalties, publishing, performance royalties, copyrights, PROs, this PRO versus that PRO, distribution, the whole nine, right? I've done a research for you. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been handling mechanicals and performance royalties and doing publishing. So you guys don't have to go anywhere else. I want to make sure that for the first time, at least that I found, you can go one place and get everything that you need to know from A to Z, okay? From these different videos that we're doing, as well as the audios that we're going to be releasing, as well as some of the downloads that are available on the website. All of this stuff is building up to make sure that you guys can take care of your career and go to the next level. See, what a lot of people don't know about how the bread process works, just to kind of cut you in on where we're going with this. There's a lot of journey that your money takes before that check gets into your hand or gets into your bank account. Now, a lot of times, I don't want to go backwards. I'll take it to you from the beginning, okay? At the very beginning, the first thing that happens is there's a split sheet, right? You all know about split sheets. We heard about split sheets. There's a couple videos coming up. It's going to break down everything I'm getting ready to talk about. But it starts with the split sheet. The split sheet is going to identify who's a part of the record and a couple other things, right? That split sheet, it goes from there to the copyright. The copyright is going to identify ownership. Now, those two documents right there, those two documents will be requested anytime you get a sync or a placement or anything of that nature, because the people cutting you checks have to know who's getting what check and where it's going, right? So what's the next phase after that? The next phase is publishing and understanding what your money is, where it comes from, and how you get it, right? So that's royalties, and I break that down, and we're going to do all of that, right? Once you understand, where your money's coming from, and you have all your back-end paperwork to make sure that it gets routed to you, you got to figure out who's going to collect it for you, right? So you may have sub-publishers, publishers, you probably have a PRO involved, and all these different entities that are helping to collect the money and make sure that you get it. Now, how did your record even get out in the space in the first place for you to start getting money? Well, that's because you distributed your record and you went through one of the providers that are out there and available, or you signed in that company or entity, distributed your record and got it into the marketing place, right? And then at the end of the day, when you have your record in the marketplace, how do we know it's your record? How do we track your record? How do we see your success? Well, that's because your record is coded a certain way, there's certain metadata involved, and there's all sorts of aspects that the industry uses to track your record, to see your record success across the world, to understand how much you're going to get paid. Now, if you drop the ball anywhere along this chain, you're going to miss out on money, or you're going to find yourself in court fighting somebody over your money. And this is the reason that a lot of people get messed up in the game and don't get paid the way they're supposed to get paid. It's simple stuff, and I'm going to break the whole thing down because simplicity can be complicated if you've never dealt with it before. But we deal with this all the time. So we'll make sure you guys know from A to Z how to get every penny that you're supposed to get, all right? So stay tuned for the next episode, because I'm excited about bringing this to you guys. It's your boy, Sir Love. I don't know everything, but I know a lot about a little and a little about a lot. And every time I step in front of this camera, I'm giving you guys everything that I got. So stay tuned for Phase 6. Subscribe. Go to the website. Check us out. All this is coming to you.